everybody, it's Jeff and Nikki from Nightshade Nook Decor. So we are here tonight, as I'd posted earlier. We have this beautiful piece of spalted maple. So we'd also said that in 2021 we'd want to do more videos, more details on some of the steps that we do when we're prepping the wood. So go ahead, Jeff. Explain to them what you're going to start doing.
Okay, so here we are with this beautiful piece of spalted maple. I've had this for quite a while now, and I've just kind of been hanging on to it. It's so special. It's such a beautiful board here. The grain all up in here in this crack, and over here it's a little punky, so I'm going to chisel this out, and this will get filled with epoxy. Over here where you have this deep kind of a valley, all this will be filled in with epoxy. Same thing over here, so it'll create like an island. You know, the table will have like a little island in it. I mean, it's just such a gorgeous piece. The grain in this piece of wood is just so beautiful. And I never really knew until once I milled it off today. It didn't look like this before I milled it, and when I milled it today, I was just like, wow, this is just a gorgeous piece of wood. All this here will be epoxy. Right now we're going to chisel some of this out because there's a lot of bark in here, and we don't want the bark in the epoxy. So all this, all these little pieces here where it's punky and soft, I'll chisel that away, and it'll all fill in with epoxy. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it in a larger frame, and then we're going to do.
I know, I can't even get this whole table on camera. It's so big. And I'm sorry, we have our friend Drew here with us tonight. Hi, Drew.
So
it's
this entire piece of wood here will be submerged in epoxy all the way around. So we're going to do an outside pour with this one.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty.
The finished table, it's going to be probably like a kitchen table. It's going to be a little too big for a coffee table. So
I think it's going to be a great size for a kitchen table.
But it'll be a really nice kitchen table. It's going to be at least 4x3, maybe a little bigger, maybe 5x3.
And we have a beautiful farmhouse legs that are going to go on this, which is just going to really pull it together.
Yeah, we have a set of farmhouse style legs that we've been saving for a project like this.
So like I said, this is just one of the things that he has to do to some of the wood. Even with some of our cutting board wood, this is something that you do, right?
Yeah, we always remove the bark. This is a little different because there's barky areas that are not on the outside, but sort of on the inside. So I had to clean all the bark out of here because the bark it's punky, it's weak. We want to have a nice solid wood table, so we don't want any bark in there. When the epoxy clings, we want the epoxy to cling to the wood, not something soft like bark. So we're going to get as much of it out of here as we can.
So I just thought it would be a nice experience to kind of go through and do a video of him, prepping the wood. And I know I do like the quieter ones. I didn't do one of him milling it, or planing it rather.
That's just loud.
That is very loud, but I am going to start doing that. Just because I think that's a neat process. But we won't do that live. We'll just do actual videos of them and then post the videos.
We'll edit it out, the sound, and edit out the audio, because it'll just be too loud. You won't hear nothing. It'll just sound like noise.
Right. But I think it'd be a good experience for people to see all the things that go into the wood and your time and everything as we're doing this. And I just find the whole process fascinating, as you all know. So now, spalted maple, as we were discussing before this, isn't a variety of maple, actually. Do you want to go into detail about what spalted maple is?
Sure. Pretty much any maple could become a spalted maple. The spalting is these little black lines that show up all throughout it. You have these little, where
a lot of them over here.
Yeah, they're like little veins over here too. This is actually the spalting here, and what it is the tree starts to partially decay, and the black lines are like a fungus that grows, like in the veins of the wood here, and it stains it and gives it that spalting. So
it's just one of those rarest pieces of wood that you find, and it's
rare.
just so pretty.
It is very sought after. So it was a good find. When I found it, I said, "Oh, I'm definitely taking this spalted maple," because I knew it was probably pretty cool. And then,
yeah,
sure
because
enough,
when you do the epoxy over the top, that's just going to make those lines pop.
All these ripples here in the grain where it looks, where it has all this dimension. I don't know if it comes across. It probably doesn't come through on the video.
No, it does. It does.
But there's a lot of, when we pour epoxy over this, it gives it so much depth. It's just gorgeous. This piece is going to be absolutely gorgeous. So
I like it. It looks like someone just kind of went sketch crazy on it. It's kind of neat.
yeah, it's a beautiful slab. So this is going to make a great table. So we're pretty stoked about this.
Okay, you're gonna finish chiseling that whole thing out.
Yep, I'm gonna do my thing.
So you're gonna chisel that out, and then you're gonna chisel this section out too?
Yeah, this is all, you can see where it's all punky and soft. We want to get rid of all this. See, look how easy it came out. We want to have a nice solid table, and when you have a punky spot like this, it makes it cooler. Is we're gonna get rid of this punky area. Well, then we're gonna fill it with epoxy, so it'll look. It's gonna be something else.
And I don't know if we've picked a color yet. I know we talked about blue, we talked about green. Black I don't think would be...
Yeah, I think black would probably take
away wasted,
from the spalting, I think, yeah. If you guys have any suggestions or have any ideas, shout them out. I don't know if anyone's watching or anyone's listening, but if you got an idea for what color you think it should be, give us a shout out and let us know what you're thinking.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I definitely like the blue, but since you're doing an exterior pour too, you could even do a blue with some kind of color swirled into that.
Yeah. And
just do blue in the center holes like that.
You know what else?
There's a lot of different things we can do.
You come down here and look on this edge, this whole entire edge. I mean, it just has so much character. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Move my water out of the way.
It's okay, the shavings are soaking it up. I mean, I can't believe when the epoxy surrounds this. I mean, it's going to look like a beach or something. It's going to be incredible. So, like I said, I can't wait.
It is, and as you all know, I don't usually like light woods, but this one's just absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at that end right there.
Right, I forgot about that. I mean, this is just the prettiest piece of wood. It's almost a shame to have to cover this with epoxy down here, because that is gorgeous.
Yeah.
We're going to lose that in the epoxy.
Yeah, but you'll have all the definition and stuff on the top, and then all the black lines and everything. It's just all going to pop. It's going to be very pretty.
It's going to be gorgeous. I can't wait. So this side, the top side of the board is it's pretty flat. I still have to sand it, rough sand it. There's a lot of mill marks. But I'm going to clean up the loose wood, clean up the bark, and then I have to flip it over and mill the other side flat, because I'll tell you, this particular slab was a little twisty.
You have any questions?
You can pop in and ask questions.
It has to be flattened on the other side. I'll probably lose another 1/4 inch when I flatten the other side. So. But,
makes you so sad.
Yeah. It just makes me sad. We're at 2 inches now, so I don't want to lose any more than a 1/4 inch when I flip it.
Yeah, this is a really, really thick board.
I want it to remain thick.
Which is why I'd taken that picture of him milling it. Clancy thinks I'm leaving.
Yeah, this one was so big we had to mill it on the table. But yeah, I look forward to seeing this one finished.
So what do you think? It's going to be 5 by 4? That's what you're leaning towards?
No,
I'm sorry, I do my measurements backwards.
Yeah.
4 by 5.
I think
He needs his tape measure. I think it's down at the end. I think it's down by Drew.
it is. Thanks, Drew. What did we settle on? No, I think we were thinking 36.
36.
Yeah, 3 feet wide. So it's going to be about 3 feet wide and 5 feet long. So 3 by 5.
That's still a good sized table.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's going to be amazing. And I don't know, I really think I'm leaning towards the blue with that maple.
I think it'll look insane.
Like the sapphire blue, though.
Yeah.
Like the blue that we did in that artwork thing that's curing.
We'll need more of that because we don't have enough.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, we definitely don't have enough.
Okay.
We probably would wind up dumping almost a whole bottle into this.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
So.
All right, so I guess we will let Jeff get back to work. Since the whole reason was just kind of give you, show you guys what he has to do, chiseling out the punky parts, or the roddy parts, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Neither sound very good.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Parts, yeah, where it's a little soft. So, like I said, we're going to get rid of all that stuff so we have a nice solid table. What we're going to have is all good solid wood. Even up in here, like this is bark. All this will get chiseled out and the epoxy is going to flow in here. It's just going to be...
How far down are you chiseling this one?
As far
are you
down,
going down to there?
No, I probably won't have to. This will be saved, and it's pretty too, Just down here on the edges where it's a little soft.
Okay.
You can see where it's discolored there.
Yeah. We're about to have pieces come flying at us, people.
Yeah, see, it's a little punky. It's not bad. I mean, it's not. But that is how you get the spalted maple. It's because of the wood actually rotting a little and decaying is what gives us this beautiful effect. So, and it's perfectly okay that you have some of this. But
well, yeah, I mean the whole thing's going to be covered in epoxy anyway, so
yeah,
it's not like there'll be more rotting or anything going on. What's happened has happened.
Epoxy's just making it stronger.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty too. But yeah, this piece is just going to be off the hook. I'm so stoked about this one.
So this one is going to be for sale. This is not an order, which is why we haven't picked a color. So like Jeff said, if you guys have any ideas of colors that you'd like to see us do, we're open. We could do any color. I would hate to see a rose gold on this.
Yeah, please nobody tell me rose gold. It's not happening.
And I don't even know. I mean, purple would be cool, but...
But who wants a purple?
Right, that makes it very, very specific as to who would purchase it. I mean, not a lot of people.
I can make
you would need my mom.
Yeah, no, we saw that purple the other day that we could replicate. That was just, it was so pretty. But I don't think purple's the color for this table. But I definitely want to do a nice purple table because that was sharp. Maybe more of a coffee table.
Yeah, I think that'd be better for a coffee table.
That particular color purple that we saw, that was just, it was pretty. So, and it would go really nice. It actually was in the black walnut that we saw it in, so the purple complements the black walnut.
Well, we do have that big black walnut slab.
We got oh yeah, we were thinking about we've got a black walnut slab that it's pretty similar in size to this one here. It's roughly the same size. It's just a different shape. And we were thinking about pouring that one in a big square and then cutting all the corners off and making it a pub table, because we've got the base for a pub table here, and we've been wanting to do a pub table. So that one might be cool for the pub table, the purple.
Yeah, so, it might be.
So we'll think about that. But if you guys have any ideas, give us a shout out. Tell us what you think. So that's about it for me.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and share our videos. That's how we've been growing. We appreciate you guys. And you guys have a great night. We will get back and, once this is all ready, obviously we're going to video the pour and everything.
Oh, you'll see more of this board for sure.
Yeah, this is just the beginning. I just want to give you a little sneak peek at it, which is why I posted the pictures, and then show you Jeff chipping out. See, he can't help it. He's already, he's already playing with it.
All that loose stuff and get it out of here.
And clean it up, and it will be stunning.
Yeah, wow. This one's going to be gorgeous.
All right, so you guys have a good night. We'll talk to you later.